Looper is without a doubt one of the best films I've seen all year. In my mind, Looper is now solidified writer-director Rian Johnson as Chris Nolan Jr. Rian Johnson's first film, Brick, also starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, was a neo-noir thriller, not unlike Chris Nolan's debut, Following. Both films are visceral and suspenseful modern masterpieces of their genre, which announce the next coming of hyper-stylized and visually compelling filmmakers that can tell a story in an interesting and arresting way. Now, while the plot veered heavily in the science fiction direction, including a minor then, hey, remember this? Major subplot involving telekinesis, the acting in Looper kept everything grounded. Bruce Willis has delivered one of the best performances I have seen from him in a while, excluding Moonrise Kingdom, which he was also great in, as did Joseph Gordon-Levitt, a frequent Rian Johnson collaborator, and who also shined earlier this year in The Dark Knight Rises. These two guys have already produced fantastic performances this year and made this a great summer for movies. And also, let's not forget Emily Blunt. Can she do no wrong? The biggest props must go to the young actor Pierce Gagnon, here as Sid, who delivers the film's biggest emotional payouts. In a lot of ways, the film hinges on him, and he never disappoints. Was it the best time travel movie ever? Not so, but pretty close. And coming from a guy who wasn't still as obsessed with the Back to the Future trilogy, that says a lot. Tell us what you thought of Looper and where it ranks in the canon of time travel films.
Yeah. Like, I completely agree. Like, this blew me away. Like, I wasn't sure from the trailers if it was just going to be, like, kind of, like, cheesy time travel stuff like that, like Time Cop or some awful crap.
Wait.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's bad movies?
This is
news to me.
Yeah.
But this one actually, like, delivered, and you could actually tell that they put a lot of thought and work into the actual time travel-ness.
Rian Johnson clearly did his homework here, and he brought it up at the Q&A that it's one thing when you're talking about hard facts, but this is talking about memories and how that works in sort of in that spectrum of time travel, and how those things are like it's already very foggy, but then you add that to the mix and it completely changes it.
Yeah, I mean, in any movie where afterwards you're just like sitting there thinking like, well, if this did that thing, then how did that happen? Like, I love feeling that way after a movie. Like, even if it's like something like time travel where it's like, yeah, there's always going to be questions that are unanswered.
Yeah, we produced I don't know how many eventualities that happened out of this, like on our own, and it was like that was their entire subway ride home last night. Yeah,
and I know that everyone, the main thing everyone seems obsessed with about this movie is that Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks like Bruce Willis. Like, they made him look up like that, but I think that his performance in this goes way beyond just like the prosthetics that he has on.
Because also, he's not just Bruce Willis. He's Bruce Willis playing this character, and more or less as a younger man as well. So he's very like deep, and a lot of people are drawing attention to it. And the thing is it's because like it is such a feat. Like, it really is hard to do, especially when in those scenes where they're just face to face with each other. I mean, like, how intimidating must that be?
Yeah, where he's literally looking at this well-known person, and he's like, I'm supposed to be playing another character. It's like so many different layers, like the movie itself, like time travel.
Exactly.
I get it now.
Check out our reviews of Moonrise Kingdom and The Dark Knight Rises for more on Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What were your favorite movies of the year so far? Leave us a comment below or tweet at us at twitter.com/PLA Reviews. Please.